I'm back. All right, now today, I'm going to teach y'all how to make mumbo sauce. Now, if y'all don't know, mumbo is a staple in Washington, D.C. Now, I'm from Maryland, so that means I'm D.C. adjacent. I'm just kidding. Don't go off on me on the comment section, but just understand this. I know an awful lot about mumbo sauce, and if you didn't know, people make it all different type of ways. Every different carryout spot you go to in DC, it's going to taste a little bit different. Some are good, some are mid, and some are complete trash. So let me show y'all how I make mine so that y'all can have the best mumbo sauce you've ever had. This is what you're going to need. Soy sauce, ketchup. I like to use apple cider vinegar. You can use white vinegar if you want. I don't really understand the point of that, so trust me and stick with the apple cider. Tomato paste. Now listen to me. The reason why you need tomato paste, some of y'all are out here eating light-skinned mumbo sauce. That ain't mumbo, okay? That's damn sweet and sour, okay? If it ain't dark skin, that ain't mumbo sauce. I'm just letting y'all know. You also need pineapple juice, smoked paprika. I like to use crystals. Use whatever type of hot sauce you want. And you also need some brown sugar. You see that? You see that? You see that? Don't ask me for the damn ingredient list. Come on. In a saucepan over medium heat, you're going to add in 1 rounded tablespoon of tomato paste. It is super important that you do not skip this step. Once you add your tomato paste in, I add in a few splashes of water, and you want to allow this to cook for roughly about 1 to 2 minutes. Doing this is going to put some good flavor in your mumbo sauce, and this is also what helps give it that dark color. Make sure you're constantly mixing it around. Do not have it up over a high temperature or it will burn. To your pot, you're going to add in 14 ounces of ketchup, or just 1 cup. Mix in the tomato paste with the ketchup thoroughly. Add in a half a tablespoon of smoked paprika. You're also going to add in 1 full cup of brown sugar. If you want yours less sweet, you could use a half a cup, but I am going to be adding in 1 full cup. 4 tablespoons of pineapple juice. A half a tablespoon of soy sauce. I use low sodium. 1 capful of the apple cider vinegar. You can add more if you would like more tang. 1 tablespoon of the Crystal's hot sauce. You can add in anywhere between 1 to 3 tablespoons. That's completely up to you. You can taste it as you go along. Whisk that hoe. Already, y'all see that dark color? That's what it's supposed to look like. That stuff that y'all out there eating to be sweet and sour sauce, that ain't no damn mumbo. Allow that to cook over a low temperature for roughly 2 to 3 minutes. Keep mixing it. Somebody said mumbo sauce? That right there, that's mumbo sauce, honey. If it's light skin, that ain't right, honey. That's what it should be. Look at how rich that is. My God. Look at that. That is what you call mumbo sauce. Some of that stuff y'all been out there eating is sweet and sour sauce. It be too damn light skin. It be too bright red. It should be dark in color and thick. It should not be loose and watery and soupy. Look at how it coat the spoon. That's how you want it. You want that damn sauce to lay on that chicken and wrap it up like a big bitch during the winter time, keeping her man warm at night. My God. And honestly, while we're at it, let me show y'all how to make carryout wings, because I'm sick and tired of going to the Chinese spot and they giving me lace front chicken. So let me show you how to make it. You're going to need sesame oil, Shaoxing cooking wine. Of course, your clean chicken wings that have been scalped, no hair, Chinese 5-spice, low sodium soy sauce. Accent, yes, it's MSG. If you don't want to use it, don't. Chicken bouillon powder, black pepper. If you have white pepper, use white pepper. Cornstarch. Let's go. Add you in some black peppercorn. Add you in about a teaspoon or so of accent seasoning. I would say this is about a half a tablespoon of the chicken bouillon powder. I'm adding in about a tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce. I'm adding in roughly about the same amount of the Shaoxing cooking wine. 1/4 of a teaspoon of pure sesame oil. A little bit goes a long way. Don't freehand that. 1/8 of a teaspoon of the 5 Chinese spice. Don't freehand that. A little bit of that stuff goes a long way. A few dashes of pink Himalayan salt. Don't go crazy because you've already added in soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This is what's going to get it nice and crispy. With clean hands, go in and massage that hoe. Massage that hoe. Now that everything is fully incorporated, place the lid on this and allow this to sit out on the counter for 1 hour. If it's super hot inside of your house, put it in the fridge. Just make sure, though, before you fry it, you take it out of the fridge for at least 10 minutes so that it can come back down to being room temperature. All right, y'all, so my chicken has been marinating actually for a couple of hours now. I had some errands to run. Now that I'm getting ready to cook this, I'm taking it out of the fridge about an hour before I'm cooking it. Remember, you all, you do not want to put extremely cold chicken in the hot grease. All that's going to cause it to do is seize up and dry out. You want it to be room temperature so that the chicken will cook evenly. While I'm allowing it to get to room temperature, I'm going to also add in a lightly beaten large egg. And then I'm also going to add in an additional about tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. And with clean hands, go in, give it a mix. And then, like I said, just allow this to sit out on the counter for about an hour while it gets nice and room temperature. What you're doing right now is essentially creating a nice batter for your chicken. I'm going to be frying my chicken in vegetable oil. You can use whatever type of oil you would like, vegetable, peanut, canola, whatever. Just make sure that the temperature is between 300 and 325. If you are a person that is not used to frying foods, I would suggest you get yourself a thermometer so that you can make sure that the oil is not too hot or too cold. If it's too cold, it's going to steam. It's going to be a soggy mess. If it's too hot, it's going to burn on the outside and be raw in the middle. I've mentioned this once before. I'm a big proponent of making sure that you put any type of fried products on a rack instead of paper towels. That way the air can continue to circulate and one side will not get soggy. Pro tip. Now that my oil is at temp, I'm going to go on ahead and place my chicken in. I'm going to let some of the excess batter drain off. I'm going to make sure that I do not overcrowd this oil. I do not want it to steam. So because I'm using a small pan, I'm only going to do 2 pieces at a time. All right. A little pro tip to creating the perfect carryout style fried chicken, you want to do a double fry. What I'm going to do is allow this to fry for 5 minutes. I'm going to take it out of the oil, allow it to rest for a few minutes, doesn't have to be that long, and then I will place it back in the exact same oil and allow it to fry for an additional 2 to 3 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches 165. All right, this chicken has been frying for about 5 minutes, so like I said, I'm going to take it out right now. I'm going to sit it over to the side and allow it to start to cool down. And then I'm going to go back in later on and do a double fry. But for right now, I'm going to go on ahead and finish frying off the rest of my chicken. All right, y'all. So the chicken has been resting for a couple of minutes. So now I'm going to go back in, like I said, and do the double fry. And I'm going to allow this to go for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. All righty, you guys. So these have been going for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. And let me show you something. That right there is what you call carryout chicken wings. This is what you're looking for. This is what happens when you do the double fry. It looks just like the wings you would get from any other carryout spot, except this ain't got no damn hair on it. All right, y'all. So this is typically what happens when you do the double fry. It gives you these amazing results. It's extra crispy just the way you want it. And to give y'all the full carryout experience, I went on ahead and threw some fries in the air fryer. So let me go on ahead and dress these up for y'all. All right, so of course, you know they like to go in with ketchup over the fries, just like so. We're going to go in with some crushed black pepper right across the top. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt right across the top. And now for the star of the show, the homemade mumbo sauce right across the top of the wings, just like that. And you can always have some over to the side to dip it in after. And that, my friends, is how you make mumbo sauce, carryout style fried chicken wings with fries. All right, y'all, let's go in for a taste test. I got one of my wings right here. Y'all already saw me put the mumbo sauce on it. Chicken is cooked to perfection, of course. And I'm going to put a little bit of extra sauce on it because I can do what I want. So I'm going to load it up. There it is. And here we go. You know, if there's any doubt that God is real, my God on today, try this recipe immediately. Goodbye.